Hey, what's up? It's Ben here. It's been a while since I've had my Airbnb up and running, and let me tell you this. As a host, you'll definitely be surprised of what people can do to your place, and you'll get to learn a lot about people coming in and out. I've started this just as a side hustle to make some extra money on the side, and it's slowly growing. If you're thinking about starting or wanting to know how to get started, feel free to check out my other video on how I got started. Video link is down below. Once I got my foundation down, I started to notice that there's a few tweaks I could have made initially to make my life easier, and maybe it could help you out too as well on your Airbnb. So here are the 7 things I've learned from my Airbnb business. Number 1, label things in your Airbnb. Even if you have a house manual, I'm positive that not every single guest will go over your house manual or look at your house rules. The reason why I know this is because I have guests who ask me specific things that's listed in the description or house manual. I even have an extra house manual on the table for them to look at if they have any questions, but they still ask, which I don't mind answering, but things could go wrong easily if they can't see how to operate something or what not to do. For example, I have a fireplace and it's a gas fireplace, but some guests decided it was a good idea to burn actual wood in that fireplace. So that left a total mess and ruined the inside of the fireplace. So now I have to label right next to the fireplace saying, do not use the fireplace. Or how about this, when a guest just uses regular dishwashing soap in a dishwashing machine. That one caused me a huge headache because after running multiple cycles in the dishwasher, it kept on producing soap sud and it started to leak out from the dishwasher. Now I have a label there saying not to use regular dishwashing soap. Honestly, if you don't have labels around the house, people don't know what to expect, so they'll do their best to figure things out on their own. And sometimes when they do that, it might not turn out great. So now by labeling things, I could just have a peace of mind that things don't get messed up, hopefully. Number 2, make all your beddings the same. Now, if you're trying to achieve a certain look or if you have beds already, this might not work for you. But in my case, I had to start from scratch, so I didn't know what to expect. So for instance, if you have 3 bedroom and want to get 3 beds, maybe consider getting all 3 beds to be queen size and make it exactly the same thing. The reason why is because when it comes to cleaning, it'll make the cleaning job so much easier. Having the same pillowcase, sheets, linens, or duvets for all 3 beds will make cleaning quicker for you or your cleaner. And if anything rips or gets damaged, then they can easily be replaced. When I started that, I made a mistake of not having everything to be the same. And when one of the sheets got ruined, it just threw off the aesthetic of the room because I had to immediately find another sheet to replace it. Plus, it's no fun always trying to sort all your bedding stuff after washing them. Number 3, ask for reviews. In the world of Airbnb or any business in general, reviews will make or break you. Just like if you were to decide between 2 restaurants, if everything were the same, to be exactly the same besides the reviews, one with the 3 stars and the other one with the 5 stars, which one would you pick? The 5-star reviews, right? When I just got started, I didn't get much reviews because I didn't ask. But I was really friendly though, so naturally I got positive reviews. But just by implementing this one message with the text that says, "Hi, so-and-so, I hope you enjoyed your trip and felt right at home. If your experience was anything less than 5 stars, please let me know. Please leave a review at your earliest convenience." And then you can throw in something like safe travels. Just by doing this, more than 90% of my guests leaves me a review. This helps because later down the road, I can get more bookings because of the positive reviews. Number 4, get shower dispensers. This is only to save money, plus it looks clean and organized. So I've got this product from Amazon, about 30 bucks with locks. And all I do is just refill the content whenever it's low. This speeds up the turnover process because the cleaner or I don't have to put out a set amount of travel size toiletry every time for guests. That could be expensive and guests could just take all the toiletry home after their stay. So my workaround for that problem is the shower dispenser. Also, if you don't want to drill holes or mount it to the shower, get some of these command strip to hold it in place. This is a life changer if you also want to use it in your own home as well. Links are down below if you want to check out these products on Amazon. So for the shower dispenser, I just have body wash, shampoo, and conditioner. So all of their showering needs are taken care of, I hope. Number 5, use instant booking. Now this depends on whether you want to bond with your guests or not and want to screen every single guest that stays at your place. If you want to screen every single guest, then don't use instant booking. Instant booking does really help with those last minute bookings, especially if you take an hour or so to respond. This will help quickly fill up your calendar, thus generating you more revenue without taking too much of your time screening the guests. So far, I haven't had any trouble with a guest who booked with instant booking, but I'm gonna knock on wood just to be safe. Plus, Airbnb kind of screens them for you beforehand in order for them to use instant booking. So yeah. Number 6, check out other Airbnb prices. You may or may not do this, but there is a trick I use. I'll set my rates at market rate in advance, maybe a little bit higher, and see if I get bookings. And then for the days I don't get bookings, I'll go on incognito mode or a private browser and then go into Airbnb, selecting the dates that I know that my calendar isn't filled, and see whether or not my listing even comes up on the first page of Airbnb. When my listing doesn't show up on the top 3 list, then I know my prices is a little bit too high. Then I'll just go back and lower it to below market rates so I can at least get into the top 3 for my city in Airbnb. And of course, if you are in a bigger market, getting into the first page is good enough already. That's going to get you a lot of views. And of course, you can filter your search criteria to match your needs, because if you have a house, you can't outrank a private room that charges a ridiculously low rental fee than just a house. But just by lowering my rates, I know for sure my listing is going to get exposure it needs. Plus, it's better to make some money than no money at all. Number 7, be unique. If you have a treehouse looking Airbnb, dome shape, a hexagon shape, or whatever looks unique, you can demand a higher price. Even tiny homes. Like for us, there's this luxury treehouse in the city that I live in, and it's out in the middle of a farmland with mature trees, and they easily charge over $200 a night. And it's really a small place though, 1 bed and 1 bath, and that's it. But it's really nice, and it's always booked. I can't even get a booking if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I don't have any uniqueness like that for my Airbnb, and you can check it out in my other videos. You'll see how basic and simple my Airbnb is like. It's just a regular house, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, nothing fancy, so I can't demand a premium like those houses that are unique and has a little something extra. But I can always put a mural on the wall and add a little uniqueness, but I haven't got the extra time to find an artist to do so. So as of now, I'll just leave it as is. Overall, I hope these tips and tricks can help you out if you're starting your Airbnb business as well. I know the longer you do this, the more your properties you gain, the more experience you'll get later on. I'm still learning, and I know there's plenty of stuff to learn, and I'll definitely share it with you all in the future. If you like this video, feel free to give it a like and maybe consider subscribing for more weekly uploads like these, and I'll catch y'all later.